Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth, and let's chat about how to solve your own murder. Bear with me, I'm getting over a cold, so there may be points where my voice kind of like cracks or sounds a little raspy. But does a raspy voice sound a little sexy? All jokes aside, um, Frances is Annie's great aunt, and she has been summoned to a meeting at Castle Knowes, where she lives. What do fortunes and individuals from different backgrounds share? Already from this title, you can tell that this book is in the murder mystery genre. I also love the cover of this book because it reminds me of the show intro to the show called Only Murders in the Building. You also read from the perspective of Frances and Annie. I also like a good show or book if they really highlight a murder or conspiracy board, and I really like the one that Charlie Day does.
Let's talk about the mill.
So, when you read the book, weird things are already happening in the castle as well as the people in the people acting weird. So already as a reader, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to kind of figure out right off the bat, okay, who's suspicious or who's going to be involved. So I think that's great. I think that the writing is very clever with how the author relates the situation, and it kind of like adds layers to the story. The book touches on a couple of themes, and I'm sure I'm going to leave out a lot of them, but some of the main ones that I kind of noticed were betrayal, competition, family and friend drama, and bad influences. Um, like I mentioned earlier, I really like the writing in this book because it kind of keeps you on your toes and trying to figure out who really was involved in everything, because again, everyone is acting weird, and so it's your job and the character's job to kind of help figure out the clues. Some of my favorite characters in the book, Annie, she's the main character, and I love that she asks questions that you, the reader, would ask. So, like for example, like if you were watching a show and you're kind of screaming at the TV, right, because the character is like missing clues, or they're not like taking pictures of the scene when they have their phone with them, right, for example. And so I think Annie does that for us. So there's a scene in a book where she notices people kind of bringing out latex gloves, and she asks, does everyone wear latex glove or bring latex gloves? And so kind of thinking, if that happened in real life, unless you are someone in a profession that needs to wear latex gloves, or maybe you are maybe a germaphobe, and you don't really like touching things with your bare skin, so you have to have gloves. But in general, I think we can all agree, like if someone's bringing out latex gloves, it's kind of like suspicious. Another favorite character of mine is Jenny. So she is Annie's best friend, and she has, to me, very similar morals and values to Annie, and so that's why she's one of my favorite characters as well. Some dislikes, I didn't really have anything specific wise about the book I didn't like. There was a character that I disliked though, and her name was Emily. And to me, she was a character that was very selfish, a bad influence, and very attention seeking. And so for me, there's only so much patience I can have with a personality like that. Overall thoughts, yes, love this book, would recommend it. I also love the ending, so please let me know your thoughts, and if you have any suggestions on more murder mystery books I should read. But yes to this book. Like always, please let me know your thoughts. Did you like the book? Didn't you like the book? Who was your favorite character? Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Happy reading.